Yeah. So there's a lot to pick up from now. I think because obviously we did the big slog through the moving maze thing last time. Got the reward of finding this run that's full of so much stuff. I got a bit blown away and scared, and was glad it was an hour was up so I could take a break and not think about it too much. But now I'm here. I'm braced for some more stuff. I mean, it's possible that all that's left is like just some stairs that go up to somewhere I already had, and I learn nothing new. But I guess I'm in a better place to reacquaint myself with what I've already looked at. No, I ain't looked at this shit, have I? Yeah, there's plenty of new stuff in this room. We got loads to keep us busy. Looks like a note. Clandestine activities, secret behaviour. I mean, obviously I never thought that actually said wanking in such close proximity to the treasure, but because it was never going to say that. But it's hard not to see it a little bit, right? The treasure. Do we know about the actual treasure? I thought it was just about the house being worth loads. I can't remember. No, there was always meant to be treasure. Yep. I am surprised this is not a puzzle item. This grindstone thing. And all these beakers and shit, you know, that's got puzzle written all over it, but apparently not. Not those beakers, but there's another note and a book and... Oh, the sword is just art as well. The straw is just art. Ingenious machines ever created. Saving the life of many innocent man. Grandmother's condemnation and execution. Don't know what that would be. Oh, puzzle for this. Cool. Control whether the mercury shall move. Door chimes for secret doors and control for mercury. Unlocks the key to the north. So I think this is just confirming that the statue will rotate when I get the hands right, which is fine. So that sort of looks like it's pointing at the two middle fingers. But there's no way I didn't try the two middle fingers, right? When I got there. It's the most obvious thing to try. I think it might be saying... Door chimes for secret doors. I think it's saying that the door chimes for secret doors gives me a clue as to what fingers to do, right? But I don't really know what door chimes for secret doors means. Let's see what the next page is before I get too stuck on this. Oh, that's just the same page again. There are two pages. Well, absolutely taking a photo of this one. So yeah, controls where the mercury should move, like I've pressed that button. Have I tried looking at... Ooh, interesting, Rybo. The Peephole Map. The Peephole Map I saw mentioned chimes. Did I take I must... That sounds like an interesting enough map that I've probably got a photo of on my phone. Or maybe it's actually in my inventory. I'll look at my phone first because it's in my hand. Don't see it. Don't see it actually. Hopefully it's in my inventory. Oh, I forgot I found this thing with all its proddy bits. Just checking there isn't anything else in this. It says enclosed, but I think I found it on its own, didn't I? That's the crest. Yeah, that's from ages ago. It's the magic map. Of the... Sorry, I'm not going to make you look at that again. The Journal of Charles Penvillin. Oh wow, there's a lot of this. There's a lot of text. Am I going to read it all out? No, I don't think so. Cannot believe that Garrett is gone. I'm going to have to actually, can't summarise it otherwise. The tragedy has caused his mother to shun all light, seeking solace in silence and shadow. Cool. But finding it naught? His sister having shared the bright day of his birth. Cool. That's not that hard to read. Cannot bear? What's this word? Constantly. No, it can't be. My brain's just gone really lost on that one word. Cannot but constantly relieve the grey day of his passing. Yeah, it's easy, isn't it? Yes, thanks, Bronmans. And I, his father, find my thoughts going to him like mayflies to the hearth. What was, what could have been, what could have become. This wasn't worth the effort. It's just kind of all gone straight out of my head again. So, Throne of England. I like Henry. I think this is all flavour for a story I've mostly lost interest in. Some backstory about the Penvillins having to do their mad shit. Treasury with an uppercase T because it's a big deal. That's the good shit. Good. Nancy's allowed in. I think you are right, Marie, that this story is all over the place. I think it's also because it's a victim of the openness of the game that you can just discover it in whatever order and get like a bit of one plot thread from one place in the middle of getting something else, or you can go ages just dicking around in a maze that you don't really understand, or doing a whole series of puzzles that are in this underground bit without speaking to anyone for ages, and then suddenly get a bit of plot and be like, what's this bit? I don't remember. I think there's just a bit too much plot and it's not managed. You know, there'd be a way of doing like a lengthy plot of like, it's more intriguing. I thought it was just a werewolf thing, but actually it leads into this ancient family history and blah blah. I mean, the werewolf thing is just some fraud, right? But yeah, I don't think they're telling it as well as they could do. I have peered in here, haven't I? Oh, so I was only able to look at that once. Interesting. Maybe when I get the time to actually be able to use it, I'll be able to activate it again. Did I look at this table of stuff? I don't think I did. Kind of these sick weapons. No, I think maybe I did look at this table. This feels familiar. Oh, yeah, because I thought it was a Master of the Mines, and it's actually Master of the Winds. And I ain't reading all of that. I read that bit of note. Presume you read that while I was here and all. Yep. Was there not a book with loads of pages? Maybe that was a different one. Yeah, just the one page on that. This creepy dude I've had a nice little look at, but that's it. And his hands aren't doing anything interesting enough. That is not a thing, which is proper surprising. Oh, and no, there's that. I remember that now. Just colour. This.
A keyhole.
Oh, so is this going to be what I make a giant key with? I feel like that slab of metal correctly applied with this to make a key. It's not really a key, is it? Wait, what can I jam in a keyhole? Where's my sheriff's badge at? Not even let me try. Because it's too dumb. Let's look up here. Ooh, can I look at that? There's some kind of puzzle. I'm going to be bad at solving it. Ah, it's this lad. From there, which I don't know if that's telling. Is it going to do something interesting to him? Solve this. He puts his hand in the order I need. Then I go and solve the other puzzle? No, that's got nothing to do with chimes, does it? Anyway, what can I actually click on? That's just back out. Oh, this is going to be a directional control for my lad, isn't it? So I'm wondering if... Well, I'll find out. I'll just press some shit.
Whoa. Sounds like the big guy out there just took a step.
No. Okay. So the big guy takes steps. I can't really click on these arrows. I can just... As far as I can tell, just press the big blue button. He's probably going to be back to his original place, having said no, isn't he? But let's just check. Can I fuck with the floor? Because yeah, that floor is what's drawn on here. Quite to get another look at it, but yeah, you can see that's his sort of no, and that's a little. That's a solid bits. Okay, but how do I do anything more interesting with this? Oh, shout out to Neptune. Sounds like we've got an expert here who knows that this game is drawn on the floor tiles. Does that mean you know how this game works? I mean, I am enjoying his... Does he do the same thing every time? No. Oh wait, they move as... Oh wow. So it does do different stuff each time. Oh! These have unlocked.
Looks like some winds are stronger than others.
Okay, so now that I'm in there and surviving, I can do shit. Oh, let me back out and see where the statue is. Like, if I just go forward now, does that... Oh, that's a reset button. Okay, so once he's out in the field, I can press a button. So I thought that was where I was trying to go. And I guess not, because... Okay, so if getting there hasn't let me get out, what am I trying to achieve? Like these windy guys, I assume that's what they are, just seem to be moving at random as far as I can tell. I have to land on the winds and capture them. Right, okay. Good to know. Out of interest, I mean, possibly it's been 15 years, so you don't know. Is there somewhere in the game sort of text or books I've been skimming through that actually explains this, or is it like the whole puzzle is figuring out what I'm supposed to be doing? because I can't really work out the pattern of how they move. It just seems like sometimes they move and they just are in a different place. Rather than, you know, it slid this way because the wind is in this direction. Are they blowing each other? Okay, so that's moved on to me and I got it, but also it blew me into the... Well, this could be another half-hour puzzle. Okay, so that guy's blown me back there, which is fine. Oh, he can do big jumps. Then he's blown me there, even though he looks like he's facing that way and is in the way. Okay, I've got that guy safely. And if I go here, I'm not immediately next to any holes, which seems like it's a smart thing to do. So if I always move 2 at a time, I should be safe from getting fucked into a hole. But these bastards keep moving, but... I am guessing that if I die, they'll all respawn again. I don't want to test it. I think I'm going to carry on my hopping around here and hope they arrive in somewhere I can get the little fuckers. Oh! So can I capture him there, or is he stood on a hole? Oh no, I'm at a side bit. That's bad. That's bad and dangerous. Let's move. So, when I move 2, do they always move? So there's no point expecting this to work. I think that is the case. Oh, nope, they don't all move every time. So I think there's a bit of a risk here, because I moved down to capture him. Then if he moves there or there, he could blow me into the opposite hole. It's unclear what their movement range is, if they just pop up somewhere random. But I've got away with it. That's what matters. And now I can just keep doing the double hops to stay on corners for as long as I can until I capture them all. Ooh, apart from there, that could get some horrible blow combo, like he blows me into there, he blows me into there, but just gotta suck up the risks, haven't I? Quit it! Okay, another good tip, thanks Neptune. That I won't get blown by 2 wins. Oh! And according to Marie, the walkthrough suggests it's similar to Bull, which only had mild strategy. I don't see how it's relevant here. So Go Fish and the Robo Lazy puzzle, there's a very obvious link. They're like the same things, basically. Oh, so is it telling me that under the hood here there's some kind of like dice rolling? So Neptune's just going right one and doing big steps over the holes. So my fear about that would be if I'm stood here, like, can't someone go onto a hole and blow me into the opposite hole? Whereas this way I'm never pointing at a hole. Or is this way never going to get me any lads? Like, are they just going to bounce back and forth like jerks? Oh, of course, yeah, if he goes there, that was never going to work, was it? He went to the place I needed him to be, and that ruins my day. Didn't think it through. I see why you suggested. Oh, that's gone well. Oh yeah, good point, Rivo. There are, with fewer blowy guys, I won't get blown as much. So I hadn't even worked that out, that they each stay at the sides. I thought they were dying all over the place because I hadn't identified them well enough. So that makes sense. So yeah, now I can just hang out here. Ha! Dickheads walked into me.
Sounds like air is going to the forge.
Thank you very much for your help. That was possibly not the worst puzzle. But, well, actually, if I'd done the puzzle genuinely from scratch with no walkthroughs and no help, I don't know. Well, I just wouldn't have known that I was going for the guys. So, anyway, let's go to the forge now. Lucky us. I'm a little disappointed that he... Or did I happen to put him back there? Oh, I bet I can't move him anymore. I can move the lad. Oh no, it puts him back when I leave. I feel like this has solved something I have no immediate use for. Like, I'm a long way from being able to forge anything or knowing what needs forging. Or even where the air is coming out and what that achieves for me. Like, where's their air? I suspect I have to worry about other things that I haven't achieved yet. What's also troubling is I was really hoping that door was going to open a shortcut back into the house that would then stay open, which admittedly would be a lot to hope for, because this doesn't really seem to do that much. Oh, it has with the triangles door, actually. Because now I've got to go all the way through the maze. Like, even with the handy shortcut, it's still quite a faff to get back to the house. Oh, of course, Neptune. Well, I do remember that from last week. Now you've brought it up, which isn't really what remembering is, admittedly. That, yeah, I need to get the 4 elements into the forge. Cool. So we've done air. There was something weird about one of the forms, wasn't it? Like earth, but was in gas form or some nonsense like that, as well as air. There was something like that, or maybe it was liquid earth. Yeah. So yeah, I remember there was not him. Read that. There was some very detailed stuff I read about all the 6 columns up in the main room and how to do all that shit. Oh, nice. Oil is liquid earth, yep. Oh, so that's already done it. Oh, okay. But, speaking of checking things off lists for me, let's see if there's anything Oh, okay, so if I'd looked at my task list, Nancy would have worked out that I was meant to be collecting all 4 wins. Okay, that's nice.
That's done. Can't check that off till it's done.
Box with the prongs on top. Didn't spot that. Have I seen everything in here? Probably not.
I'm finished with that.
Okay, good to know. Still haven't seen everything in Jane's room. But I've prodded everything in here, even though I don't remember box with prongs on top. But I mean, I guess I can't do that until I... Oh, good call. Yeah, water quite possibly is the sort of garden one where I got the water running again and then shot it at random and didn't really know what I was doing, but did manage to get the frog to the jetty. Oh no, that wasn't the water puzzle. Okay. Where was the book with like loads and loads of text? Was there another room this way that I came through? No, that's straight back to the shitty maze, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, box with prongs. Yep. You are right, Rybo. But yeah, that seems like something that I'll need the fire for before I go further with it. And no, I have not got the one from the statue yet, Neptune. That is clearly, yeah. So that's sort of mostly what I'm remembering to do next. It's the thing I'm aware of. Like, you know, we've got the hands and some shit on the chimes. Oh. Okay, I should check the case journal more often. She's summarised shit pretty well here. I don't think we've done it entirely on our own so far, Neptune. We've tried as much as possible, but we have resorted to walkthroughs a few times. There's some very obscure sort of unexplained stuff, some of which I would say is actually bad. The maze puzzle, I would say I did technically solve. It was no fun to watch at all, but I did solve it, legit. But no, I think there was a couple where I looked up. There was one where I looked something up and I just hadn't looked somewhere properly. And I'm trying to remember what else there was. There have definitely been a few. Right. So, Mercury statue. The eyes need to be looking up and the statue facing east. The maze puzzle, Neptune, I mean the one you had to do to get here. The one where you're in the sort of the moving, twisting rooms. Okay, and then we're back to stuff. We're back to stuff already. We've already seen. Right. So, where was that book I found that had just loads of details on everything, and I sort of skimmed it at the end of last week? And where did we see that map? No, this is just the Wind's Minds guy. It's not you. There's another book. Gotcha. Okay, so here's the map. Didn't see anything about chimes though, and I'm not sure this is that helpful. Oh, so yeah, this is another thing about the chimes. Ooh. I've constructed a column to represent Mercury on whose swift wings would that I could escape these trying times by moving the hands that protect my home with their alarum chimes. My father's work will release the wand. What's an alarum chime? Can't wait to get above ground and use my phone to search for that. Nigel screaming does sound like it'd make sense for that puzzle. Yeah, because it's right next to the peephole, so you can kind of see it. There's a lot of fingers to mess with, though. Like, isn't like 10 fingers? That's like what, 2,000 options or something. Any more stuff about Mercury? I might look at the Mercury pillar, see if that gives me any clues. Stuff about what to do with the wand. More about that once I've got it. Actually, no, I should probably have a check of what to do with the wand, because this is quite a long way to come back and read it. Oh! It just tells me that the wand is to bring fire, so I need to come back here when I've got the wand anyway, which, to be fair, Neptune pretty much told me already. This is not my first Nancy Drew game, no. We played the previous one, as in the one that came right before this in the series, which, I forget the title now. It's the one with the ghost horse, because I'd come off the back. I mainly played it because I'd come off the back of playing loads of horse games, and then it was fun enough. The one with Shorty in it. Shadow Ranch, yes, that is the one. Let's check I'm doing this sensible shortcut properly. Yeah. Whoop. That's the wrong door. And that is the way I want to go. Yep. Oh no, one of these is quite a short route back to the house. One of them is a tiresome route back to the house. Or maybe they're both tiresome. Oh, have I gone up too much? Yeah, I think I've picked the tiresome route. Oh,
hi.
development.
I've been dying to know how things are going there. What's the latest?
Oh, Funhouse is confusing because people might be expecting like Pat Sharp and shit. So let's tell them about the medieval alchemy lab.
Some kind of medieval alchemy lab.
Really? Where?
Under the manor. And I mean way under the manor. In fact, I may be the only one in this place who knows about it.
What's in it?
Well, I was hoping to find the fabled Penvillin treasure, but all there is in there is an old forge.
Forge? Isn't the thing you use to heat metal and make swords and stuff?
Right.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, actually, the forge looks like something I saw in that strange picture book Jane has that I told you about
Oh,
before, which
nice.
means I should
Good
probably
hint.
check it out more thoroughly.
Probably hasn't been used for centuries.
That's the thing. It looks like it has been used recently. I mean, relatively recently. Certainly within the past 50 years or so.
What would someone be using a forge to make in this day and age?
There was also this big keyhole in the lab.
What about a key?
No key.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's what has to be forged.
The key that goes in that keyhole?
That'd be my guess.
I'll talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
That's really odd that, like, from being down there with like no help and no hints apart from actual people turning up in my Twitch chat, and having to sort of guess, figure out stuff, look up and walk through brute force things, I suddenly get that phone call really sort of helpfully explaining stuff that I'd kind of already worked out. Just odd pacing.
She's probably sleeping.
I can't remember how to get around the normal house now. It's been so long. Guys, I have no idea what time it is. Oh, probably shouldn't try and talk to the small girl. Oh, I've never noticed this help option on my phone before. I just think it's stuff I could have figured out. Yeah, I mean, it's clearly quite generic because it mentions checking my email, which is a thing you can't do in England. Yep, don't need them. Right, I'm going to look at the pillar. Which one's Mercury? What does Mercury look like? None of these look particularly mercurial to me. No, that's him, isn't it? Which would mean these two fingers and that one, but then I can't see the rest. Is it the same on all sides? I don't know if I can look at the other sides. Can't really get a look at the other sides. And can't really see his left hand properly either, so I think I might be on red herring here.
I need something else for this.
Oh, so he looks at the oil hole. Don't need that right now. Oh, Nigel's probably asleep. I can hack his computer. Don't think I need anything. Okay, and the eyes are looking down at the moment. I don't have to mess with that. Also, I have no idea what way is east. I can't be asked reading this again. I've read this. Right, so I think what do I want to do? I want to go around and look at the back of that, and also wanting to have another look in Jane's room. I've already forgotten what for. Oh, have another look at the book with all the clues and shit. Man, how am I going to remember how to get to that fucking statue? Should have been drawing a map of the underground bits. I think I did consider it a couple of times and then realised that I am too lazy to do that. A compass in the middle of the hole. I may as well go back and check whatever you meant by that. Oh, for working out what way east is. That seems plausible, doesn't it? Like on the floor here. Could be, but it's not got an obvious... It's not marked. I imagine there's going to be something somewhere that sort of says Nigel's room is in like the north wing of the house or something. Yeah, that'd be the way around. I would guess is how you're meant to figure that out. Fuck knows where though. Right. Back to this. Oh, wait, I'm not doing that again. I am bimbling around, trying to remember. So down one flight of stairs feels right. But just one. Yep. Right, can I mess with these eyes? Oh. I wonder if it's not worth doing at night, because Nigel won't be here to scream. So which fingers did I have? It was like... I mean, maybe I'm affecting the eyes from here, but Christ, that's I'm not going back to check every single thing to see if it has an effect on the eyes. Let's go for middle fingers. Oh, this is... See, it's not press this to do it. This actually has two positions. Let me check. I did take a photo of that bit, that page, that says controls whether Mercury shall move for the big central hex button. And then for the fingers it says door chimes for secret doors and control for Mercury. This doesn't seem to have changed much. Like, I can't really see enough of Mercury from here to know if I've done anything. I feel like it's going to make a nice grinding noise if I turn it correctly, even if I don't get the benefit of Screamy Nigel at this hour. But yeah, there's got to be a proper solution for this. Maybe I'll just leave it that way and pop out and see if I can just move it myself now. Oh, we've had that noise before, haven't we? Oh, I can press the fingers. I kind of took those knuckle things as control of the fingers. I'm going back. I'm heading back in to actually prod the fingers. Oh, wow. So
I just made that statue of Mercury move.
I can see your butt, Mercury. Okay, so Nigel makes the scared noises even though he's not actually up. Good to know. Okay, so that is now facing east, as we've learned. I'm not sure what does what. Let me press that one again. No screaming. Oh, okay, so that makes it point west. So it does nothing if I've not got it. Yep, that makes it point north, presumably. So I'm guessing this will give it south. Yep. And then this will control the eyes. But I guess I'm going to have to look to figure that out.
Maybe this was some kind of security system that Eleanor did.
Oh! So that's done a chime. When it's in not... I guess is this not in move the statue mode? Yeah, so that doesn't do anything when it's not in move statue mode. So I like this one most because it did a chime outside of statue mode. That's probably... I wonder if this is like permanently opening my doors or something. Is like I'm hoping that means it's on a one. Anyway, let's go and check the eyes. Whoop. And then I'll worry about the knuckles later. Oh, God, I'm really doing bad at my bearings today. Nope, not down a flight of stairs. Should be getting up a flight of stairs. Yep, there we go. Still looking down. Oh, but this is mine, so I don't care where he's looking. So, jab it in a pillar. That's normally what these things do. And I found a pipe I don't care for. So this obviously doesn't unlock anything else yet because I've still got another couple of pillars to do. Oh, I was just hoping to get a checkbox for this. Yeah, so that's got something to do with that going back and getting the fire to happen, which I'm going to have to actually read properly now. But it's confused me because it would suggest that this wand has two uses, both opening up that weird pipe thing in there and also creating the fire. So that means any of the things that I've used to open those pillars could have other uses, and that's there's a lot for me to think about. To the lab. Yes, Neptune. I think we've had both of those deaths. Yeah, the plant one. I think I did the plant one multiple times. I think for a while it was a crowd favourite until we worked out we could poison Lulu. Yes, I didn't mean to, but I have accidentally tried to wake Mrs. Drake up in the middle of the night and got thrown out. Yep, done that one. Oh, I don't know which one I'm facing now. Oh no, I'm facing the right way, but I don't want to walk out the wrong door. Okay, it's okay. So I was going to walk back into the centre and spin around again, but no, it's okay. Or is it? Okay, I don't want to do this puzzle right now, but how do I get out? Why am I looking at this puzzle? Not happy about this. Oh, okay, it's fine. Just press that, I've solved it. Job done. Hey, mate. Good knuckles for you? Nope. Oh, here we go. His tiles are now locked. The key is to be found near a staircase that sings. So that is, as one of you pointed out last week, that is the one, the upstairs staircase that we did solve. Which we've been up there. Did I find a key that I've not found any use for? I think I did. I think it's one of these keys. Fuck knows what I do with it. Bring fire to the fore. Tame the Master Guardian Gargoyle and his 2 companions with Mercury's wand. But be of fleet-foot, times with the essence. Oh, I'll be run through all the gargoyles, jabbing them with the wand. Okay. I think I can handle this. I do seem to remember when I was still trying to figure out how to open the gargoyle, there was like a little bit you could prod, and I was like, what's this proddy bit of the gargoyle? Right? Don't think I'm imagining that. Yep, this is the one. Taking the same route again, haven't I? I was trying to take the opposite one, but I got confused about which one I'd taken. Oh no, this is a different route. They just look very similar. I'm just going to use wand on gargoyle now. That's just what I do. So enjoy watching me use the wand on the wrong gargoyles, or even be completely wrong about it as a concept. You're getting a wand to the face, mate. Oh, butt. No, I can't even wand his butt. Okay, clock's ticking. Oh, and also there's a clock going off just to shit me up more. I'd have to do it in an order. Do like other ones light up red once he's been activated? And will I know when I fucked it and run out of time? Oh, probably not. That ghost puzzle does not. That's it. Oh, time's still ticking. Above the head, you see. I like you patting him in the head with a wand. Oh, I think I might run out of time there. There is no ticking.
You're gonna need a bigger bowl.
Once more.
Cool. Nope, not that. Come on. No!
Felicity, the dog!
This wand probably works through magnets.
Okay. I thought it was... Was there another one? It sounded like there was just going to be... Let's do him again.
Once more.
I thought it said there were... Oh, I didn't take a photo while I was in there. I thought it said there was 3 of them. Or was it him and 3 mates? I can't think where else I've seen a gargoyle though. Is there one downstairs in the gardeny bit? There's clearly another gargoyle I'm missing. Nope, that's a hole in the floor. Come on now. Get your shit together. Oh! Gargoyle's in the oil
Well,
hole.
that didn't do anything. Maybe there's something else I need to do first.
Okay, so presumably I was just too slow to do the oil hole. It's really hard to tell now the difference between the game just really not giving me enough information and me not being that good at parsing information. Because I did do a lot of skim reading on the books because I couldn't be bothered. Maybe I should not have done that.
Okay, let's try this again.
Like, I feel like this is on junior detective mode and it's not giving me enough hints. They're like, oh, too slow on this, or... I feel like without Neptune's help, I'm not sure how long, or if ever, I'd have figured out to do the oil hole as well.
Well, that didn't do anything.
Oh,
Maybe there's
piss.
something else I need to do first.
Oh, that would make sense. I need to do all of the rest of the columns before I can do it. You reckon? That does make sense, like having the flow. Because I haven't got a checklist item for this, I don't think. Okay, so what have we got here? Yeah, the initiative bit. When I press the finger, stuff happens. Some kind of mention of the chimes still being relevant. With all the gargoyles and that hole in the floor. So again, that's quite obscure if the problem is that I haven't done all the pillars. It kind of makes sense, but she's not said anything about it there. Which pillars have I got left? Because I don't actually think... Oh, I think I do have the 6 pillars as a checklist item.
Can't check that off yet.
So she reckons I haven't done it in time. So I think what's the fastest route? Like doing that one last is definitely good because you've got to come downstairs for the hole anyway.
You're gonna need a bigger bolt.
Oh, I do actually have to do them in a certain order. Like he ain't doing shit. So I'm going to have another go. But it is quite a difference between
Okay, let's try this
being
again.
too slow and just doing the wrong thing. I should probably just trust you really that I need to do the rest of it first.
Pay no attention to the bird behind the curtain.
Well, that didn't do anything. Maybe there's something else I need to do first.
Oh, so that is within time, isn't it? Oh yeah, because she won't let me swing it at all outside of time. Yeah, there's something else is solving all the pipes. Okay. So that probably means I need to solve... Who haven't I got? I don't think I've got him.
Looks like a piece is missing.
So I've done that one. Done that one. Done that one. Done this one, I think. Not sure I have actually. I have done that one because that's the arrowhead. So one of these is going to lead on from the puzzle that's in my room that I still haven't solved. I don't know about the other one. Well, I guess we'll worry about that next week because I think I'm about done for now. Thanks very much for watching. For your help, it's great to have you on board, Neptune, because man, this would have taken a lot longer. Well, what would I still be staring at if not for you? I mean, one of the other chatters would have looked at a walkthrough by now, but this feels less cheaty, I think. Cool. So yeah, have a good evening, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Good night.